until when we started, right? Alright, welcome back guys. And we are live streaming again for Oasis right now. So wave at that. There's you can see a small camera right there. Yeah, you can shout as I say, more live at the TV. Alright, who's the one who's got 2.6 million TikTok? Who's the one? Many! Oh my god. I think I got 22 on TikTok, out of which one is my mom and 3 are my exes, but doesn't matter. If they still follow. Anyways, so guys, welcome back to another session. We got one more presentation to go. Before that, let me repeat about the Cappadocia trip. As we said, we have 4 families to win the Cappadocia trip, and all you have to do is scan the QR code from anywhere on the store, behind you, in front of you, on top of you, on right and left. So scan that, upload the selfie video onto your Instagram Reels, not TikTok, Instagram Reels with the custom filter, and make sure the profile is public. The last date is October 31st. So yes guys, welcome back, and before we move on to the presentation, we have to give out a memento for the representative of school. So let me invite Mr. Kevin Henry onto the stage to receive the memento. To give out the memento, let me invite the team from Lucknow Oasis, Miss Alexandria, Miss Celia, Miss Asma, and Miss Selma to give out the mementos, please. Give a big round of applause for everybody. Welcome, sir. Please welcome Mr. Kevin Henry and the team from Lucknow Oasis. And the flag says, the flag of recognition presented to James Founder School, Barsha. Congratulations everyone, and thank you. Please. Give a big round of applause. This one's for you all. There you go. Alright, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'll allow you, Mr. Henry, if you'd like to say a few words to the students, Mike's all yours. Thank you so much.
Alright. Back on the microphone. I did not expect this at all, but thank you in the first place to those people to come today. I know that it's been a bit disorganized for some of you because you were in the middle of lessons, etc. But thank you for all your participation and putting a lot of yourselves and a lot of your energy in this and making sure that we do follow whatever has been told today and that we stay healthy, because that's, in the end, whatever was the message for today. Okay, so carry on with everything you're doing. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I hope that you will enjoy whatever follows. And if you've got any more questions, if you've got any more comments or things like this, you will get the opportunity to do so later. Thank you on behalf of everybody who came today, and please have a round of applause for them for coming today.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Henry and the team from Lucknow and Oasis for a small dance. You want to dance more? All right. We got a small presentation to go, and after it comes like that, right? We do a presentation, and then after that, let's find a chance to make the stage all yours. Let's see. All right. So up next, we have a small presentation to do. We are talking about health and sustainability, right? So there are basically 3 R's when it comes to sustainability. Any guesses? Yeah? Ah, sorry? Yeah, there you go. Recycling. 2 more R's. Reuse, reduce, yes? Reduce, reuse, recycle. There you go. Those are the 3 R's. Yeah, brilliant. So we're gonna have a presentation by Miss Karen on recycling, reduce, recycling, and reuse, and towards the sustainability. So let's just welcome Miss Karen on the stage.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Okay, we just love the energy. But earlier, you don't get to dance on the floor. But now we'll come to a bit serious. But I think the thing that I'm going to discuss today, you know it already. So it's a short workshop. It's all about together for good. Okay? Because this must be done by everyone. Okay? We should be the ambassadors of our planet Earth. Could you be the hero of our planet Earth? Of course, we should be. We all should be. All right. We'll come to the things that we're going to discuss this morning. And I want you to be like giving me your ideas about it. Anyway, you wanted to join the contest, right? So most of the things that we're going to discuss, it's all about it. Okay. So number 1, it's all about environment protection. Next is the 3 R's, which is reduce, reuse, and recycle, the natural resources, and the waste impact. So those are the short things that we're going to discuss for today. But I need you to participate, all right? Because it's an interactive workshop. I'll do some questioning, okay? Of course, because I need your ideas about this. Okay, we'll start it off with you. What's the natural resources in science that we have talked about already? I think that you have those things that have been discussed already. So could you kindly give me examples of natural resources? Go ahead. Is it working or not? You can come over.
Oil.
Oil, very good. What else? What else? The girls over here. Shall I get down from the stage or what?
Good.
Okay, thank you. Yes, great. Another one. Who could name more in one answering, in one time? Water, exactly.
Water.
Water, yes. Yes, the bodies of water like ocean, river, right? We have to take care of it. Okay, what else? No more ideas? Trees, exactly. What is shown over here in our presentation is just like the fruits, the gas, the oil, right? Minerals. Okay? Do you guys, because you mentioned that you love, do you love swimming? Is it part of your sports here or your exercise? Okay, that's cool. Because one of our natural resources are the bodies of water. So we have to take care of it. Let's see how you're doing it. Because most of these natural resources are irreplaceable. They should be protected and conserved. Right? Do you agree with me? Okay. So, let's go to the next point. Among these natural resources, we also have some products that we're gaining out of it, right? So, who can give me some examples, though it's been shown also in the screen, so you can say it as well. So, out of trees, yes, it's a paper and, yes, furniture. What else? Pencils, yes, it could be, yes, very good. What else? Yeah, food. Okay, that's true. From where? Where is it coming from? Plants and animals. And I think most of the boys here are meat lovers, right? Okay. taking in, guys? Meat, okay. Maybe beef, chicken, yes. All of those. And of course, it helps you to gain omega-3 from the salmons, yes? If you love fishes as well. Okay, what about the coal, natural gas, and oil? Okay, heat, what else? Power, you can name it all now. Okay, very good. So those are the products out of these natural resources that we have, okay? So talking about the 3 R's, we have to implement it, right? Okay, so who can define me? The first one. Who can say about reduce? Okay, using it in a lesser way. Okay, very good. It's to use less of a something. What's the next one? This guy is taking it all. How about the people at the back? Our students from the back.
Reuse.
Okay, sorry. What's the definition of reuse?
To use the material again.
Okay, very good. Reusing it. All right. What's the last one then? I want the lady to answer. Recycle. Okay, how do you define recycle? You choose. Come on, don't be shy. Anyway, I think these things have been discussed already, right? Here in your school.
Recycle is a way to make something new. Recycle is a way to make something new from something that has been used before.
Okay, very good. Okay. It's something new from something that has been used before. Okay. So I think that 3 R's. Are you doing this in your school or even at home? No, you don't have program about this? Okay. Maybe the next time that we're going to visit it, we're going to put it here as part of your project in the school. No need? Why not? I think that you love to save our planet Earth. Nobody can do it, only us. Because we are also the ones who sometimes the cause of destroying it. That's why we need to be ready also how to protect it and save it. Okay. So now, there are some reasons why we have to do the 3 R's. But before we go to that, because this is some kind of summary, we can do it one by one. Okay. It reduce. Who can give me some examples how to exercise reducing? Okay, you've got that. Okay, I heard it correctly. Yes, let's check it out.
You can practice reduce by not overcooking and overusing food. So if you have a family of people, don't cook a lot and just don't waste food pretty much.
Okay, very good. That's a nice example. That's one thing that you can share here with the words of the world. All right? Despite that we have food banks over here, of course, we are not encouraging you to waste food, right? Rather, we have to save it. You can cook the food in the amount that you can finish it. And it's best that you consume it immediately once you have prepared it, okay? So that you can lessen up the chances of food poisoning as well. You can take care of your health at the same time. All right, who else could give me an example of reducing? Yes, please. Yes. Sorry, I wanted to jump from here.
Yeah, basically just don't use plastic. Don't use plastic.
All right, don't use plastic. Are you guys doing like shopping? Doing the grocery? Yes, exactly. Later on, you're gonna receive those eco bags over here, no? From Nassir and Oasis. We're giving it away later on. So instead of using plastic bags, you can use this reusable bags. It's made of cloth, it's washable as well. Okay, who else could give me another example? We've got a few more left on the screen. Yeah.
So we can reduce water wastage usually in the morning when people are brushing their teeth or washing their plate. They tend to leave the tap open, so we could close the tap while brushing our teeth and then open again to reduce the wastage of water.
Very good. Exactly. Water. This is very precious to us, no? So we have to take care of it. We don't need to waste it. Instead, while we are brushing our teeth, we could close our water tap. And sometimes when we water our plants in our gardens, no, we don't have to, I think, use this long hose, but instead we can use a pail and shower them in a very minimal water. Okay, and choose the plants that are not consuming much of the water when we're planting. Okay, who loves reading here? Who loves to read? Okay, that lady. Okay, what's the favorite book that you're reading right now? Yes? Okay. So it's something interesting or what? What is it all about? Okay, why do I say that? Because it's better to spend your time reading at least what? 15 to 30 minutes, no? Because it can exercise your brain. Also, you have to pause for playing your what? PS? PlayStations? Who loves gaming here? Yes? Yes, you have to give time and save the energy out of that. You can switch it off, or televisions that you've got. Yes, the lights that you are not reading, you're not using, sorry. Oh. And pay attention on what you're reading. Okay. I think that most of the examples here in reducing has been discussed already. So we come now to the second one, the second R. How to reuse? What's your idea?
By reusing old shirts.
Reusing old shirts. Yes, what do you do with some old shirts? How do you reuse it?
You can make like different products with it, like bags.
Exactly, yes, bags or maybe apron. Some, they give me an example, they use it as a cloth for their pets, you know, they reuse it. They cut it out and then they sew it and then they make use for their pets. Okay. Another guy had mentioned to me, but that is for the charity work, donating the old clothes. That's good also. But another one, another idea. Okay.
We can also reuse plastic bottles. So like we can always refill them. We don't always have to throw them. So it can be reused.
Okay, thank you. Yes, reusing the plastic bottles. Yes, that's true. We can maybe use that as an organizer or maybe something to plant, right? It could be a soil holder for that, like that. Plant pots. Okay. One last example. You have to think,
Use
okay.
rolls out as accessory holder.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, this tissue rolls could be your accessory holder. I want you to think about something more so that you could really participate in our contest in Words for the World, okay? Because you can do your selfie on that. The things that we are discussing right now, you can really use it there. Okay, so we'll go down to the last part of the 3 R's, recycling. Okay, do you do waste segregation over here in your school? You have different bins for different materials. Okay, very good. That's good enough. Good to know. So, what can we recycle? What are the things that we can recycle? Plastic, yes, very good. Paper, okay, very good. What else? Paper and cardboards, right? Who's that? Someone is answering from the back. Last two. You can just choose.
I can't.
Okay, aluminum cans and e-waste. Those are the things that we can recycle. But as much as possible, no, don't buy this like what you have in here in the e-waste that you just don't need too much, okay? So that will not waste it up. All right. So I think that we have learned all together about the 3 R's. It's very important that we have to implement it because number one, it's saving our energy. Some people are also using into what? Solar panels now, right? To save the energy from the sunlight, right? And then reducing health risk. Okay, I think that I don't see much of you now, even me using the disposable mask. No, we have one here, I think. But instead of using this disposable mask, we can use washable one, right? Okay, so that we can reduce our health risk also. Like also, how do you stop pollution? How can you reduce the pollution? Buy Tesla. Okay, very good. Okay, endorsing Tesla. Yes, that's true because that's a rechargeable one. It uses an energy, but it's not like emitting carbon dioxide, right? Very good. What else? Who loves cycling here? Okay, great. So maybe you can cycle more rather than what? Using your cars out there, which is using the gases, no? And have your 15-minute walk. It would be better. It's healthier for your heart, right? What else is there? Conserving our natural resources, just like you guys. Okay, who loves? All right. Who loves diving in the sea? We have to protect our marine lives, right? Okay, yes.
Using solars and using electric cars.
Yes, very good. Yes, thank you for that. Okay, so and creating sustainable future. Now, I think also we are adding up something about the water, not the groundwater. Alright, but before I come to that, there are some examples over here as well that we could not recycle. So please take note of that. Like the plastic bags, there are other materials that are being used that couldn't be recycled. But there are plastics that are also recyclable. Glass containers, instead of throwing it away, you can reuse it also, like your spice container, no? And the food, of course, is not recyclable. That's why we have suggested that you have to eat fresh food and prepare the ones that you can consume only. And of course, styrofoam. So, since we're talking about taking care of our environment, we have to do this because of this reason. Because it causes climate change. Who knows about the climate change here? Alright, you've talked about it in the school already. So what is it all about? One idea. Who could give me an answer? Pevi, you can just choose. Please. I think this guy. Yes, you want to say something? Yeah. Go ahead. We're handing you the mic.
Cars that aren't Tesla.
Okay, because climate change, thank you. Climate change is all about global warming. We cannot tolerate too much heat, right? We cannot enjoy anymore if it is. We are having high temperatures outside. And sometimes it gives us drought. Sometimes in other places, it causes flooding also, no? Wildfires, those are the causes of this climate change also, the result out of it. And we are also affected out of that once our air is polluted or contaminated, even our soil, because it comes to the food that we are going to plant in it, and even in our water. That's why we have to really take care of it. So we'll share you now the video about the groundwater, and that is from the Dubai Municipality Environment Department. So I hope that you could have another ideas about it while you're watching it. Thank you.
Yes, I'm drilling a well. I have a shortage of water in my farm. It seems that this well driller is not licensed by Dubai Municipality. What do you mean by licensed driller? The driller must be licensed and approved by Dubai Municipality according to the well license regulations. But I have another old well, not licensed by Dubai Municipality. No, Rashid, even the old one needs to be licensed to avoid fines. This means the licensing of the well is mandatory? Yes, mandatory. And you must submit a request to the Natural Resources Conservation Section in Environment Department, and they will visit and determine the required specifications. And then the well is drilled, and they will install meters that measure the consumption of groundwater from wells. Then I will not delay in applying for the new well and register the old well. Thank you, Hamad. You are welcome. And if you have any further inquiries, contact the Environment Department and they will answer all your questions. And always remember, our groundwater sustainability is our responsibility.
تعتبر الأمطار المصدر الرئيسي للمياه الجوفية بإمارة دبي. للمحافظة عليها يجب استخدام أفضل طرق الري الحديثة في المزارع كالري بالتنقيط أو الري بالرش، وترخيص الآبار والعدادات بالمزارع، واستخدام حفار مرخص، مع تقليل عملية التبخر من المياه الجوفية كتغطية أحواض السباحة بالمظلات، استخدام الطاقة الشمسية لتقليل التلوث، وتجنب اختيار المزروعات المستهلكة للمياه والتركيز على المبيدات والأسمدة العضوية. مياهنا الجوفية استدامتها أمانة. برنامج ترشيد المياه الجوفية. شكراً بلدية دبي.
All right. That was loud. We got this. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys, thank you so much. That was a great presentation. Thank you, Miss Karen, for that. And we are reaching the closing of the event, but there is something for you at the end. Any guesses? No? Okay. Who was the one who said, I'll buy a Tesla? You're the one. That was a good one. Didn't see that coming. All right. Who loves superheroes? What's your favorite superhero? Batman? Batman. Everybody loves Batman. Venom. Oh, we got a lot. All right, we got something coming in some time. But before that, thank you so much for being in this session, and I hope all the presentations were helpful. I hope we all learned something, and we are going to be healthy and then have good practices from today. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's all have the self-discipline to move around every day, have healthy food. And also, let me remind you one last time, I've been telling that again and again, do not miss on the chance. I'll be corrected, we got 4 families to win the trip to Cappadocia. All you have to do is scan the QR code, make the video, post a reel with your idea on your Instagram Reels, and then make sure it's public. Last date is October 31st. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you all had fun. Hope you this session was helpful. And we got a superhero coming. I promise you haven't seen this one before. We got Nassir, the environment protector, on the stage. Feel free to come ahead and take some pictures. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Feel free to come up and take pictures with him if you like. All right, there you go. Let's go.
Oh, really? John will contact that's what we had done. We had told them, if Kevin got back and this is 12 years old, and they said, no, Johnson just said, right, we've got to do it. We rushed him out there. Guys!
Hi, Year 12. Sit down immediately, please. Guys, you need to sit down. Go and sit down, please.
All right, if everybody can sit down, we got some goodie bags for you to take home. Yeah, we all love goodie bags. All right, if everyone can sit down and then form a line after you sit down. Let's just make sure everybody's seated.